imagine creating a workplace where there's no gossip, blaming, or backstabbing, and replacing all of that with this excitement you're having that each of you has the possibility of becoming the solution. That's where the magic starts. And that's where creativity and productivity are going to skyrocket. My first career, I was a psychotherapist. A lot of the Fortune 500 companies were hiring a therapist, so I was in a position of being able to see their employees for therapy. Anybody from housekeeping to the CEO could come to my office for a session as part of their health benefit. So I think I like to say I've heard it all. After listening to hundreds and hundreds of corporate employees, I think that any challenge, problem we're having, whether it's business or whether it's in our personal life, can basically be traced back to the root of being caused by one problem. We tend to look to externals for what the problem is. People blame their manager, their leadership in the company. We blame our spouse, we blame our childhood. We blame the economy. It's always something out here. If only I had the money to do a new, better website. I could only do like fancier brochures and have a bigger marketing campaign. It's always something out here that's needing our attention. The times that I saw people have the biggest shifts in being able to problem solve and take ownership of it was when they realized the solution and the problem are internal, not external. Unlike other variables, your marketing, your e-commerce, which always need to be redone at some point, with these, you might think of it more like an upward spiral.
Sylvia's message was good for all attendees. I mean, for anybody in business. No matter what your focus is, she can actually fine-tune the messaging to meet the needs of the attendees in the audience.
You have all these individuals who start working on their own growth, wanting to move forward in a more positive way, and that ripple effect is mind-boggling how it can change a company and how it can change your bottom line. Asking for what we need makes us vulnerable, and not asking makes us victims. And is it possible that the problem you're having is continuing because the other person doesn't have all the information that they need? Are you choosing to be a victim, or are you choosing to be vulnerable? And I encourage you to think about how could you step up and take ownership for asking more of what you need and want. How many people in this room would say they really resent how much time they have? Oh, at the end of the day, I just hate it when my to-do list is done and there's still hours left. Show of hands. Nobody? Here we are complaining there's not enough time in the day. I've got to take something off my plate. I'm so stressed. And then we turn around and say, of course I can do that for you. So we are going to practice. Oh no, the exit doors have been locked. Nobody gets out. We all struggle with how our personal stress is affecting us in the workplace. We all struggle with not wanting to take responsibility. It's part of being human. We're going to talk about these things, and we're not going to continue to sweep them under the rug.
Her presentation was excellent. It was particularly enjoyable because it was humorous.
I learned a lot of really helpful things that I can take into my daily life.
It felt that really she was talking to every single one of us in our businesses and in our experiences.